On this gasoline alley, we're checking out what's been happening with these 5mm spacers that I have in the car. I've had these on the car for a while, I think right around a few thousand miles at this point, and I got them to clear the Brembos on these snowflake wheels. Now, with that being said, I want to try out whether or not a 3mm will space it out as well, mostly because I want to get another turn. I've been getting about 7 or 8 turns out of these, but I'd really like to be able to get another turn, have the wheel a little bit further on, and just feel a touch more safe. So let me pop these off, we'll see how the studs look, and then figure out whether or not the 3mm clear as well. So with the first lug nut off on the 5mm, this is how much stud you have left remaining. Now, when I talk about turns, we'll go ahead and put the lug on there. You can see it says 19, and count with me. So we've got 1 turn, and that's gotten it started. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it starts to engage. So 7 1/4, 7 1/2 is what you get with a 5mm. So I've got the wheel off. Here is the 5mm spacer that was on there. Everything looks fine. Looking at the studs, they look to be in good shape. There's nothing to cause any real concern. And I pop this off. You can see obviously some of the rust is transferred, but it looks like it's been on there pretty flat and even. Sliding the 3mm on fits pretty good, and you can actually see it's got quite a bit more hub sitting there, so I think that makes me feel a little more comfortable. So the 3mm is installed, and you can see we actually still have plenty of room. When I was looking online, it appears that somewhere in the range of 0.09 is kind of your minimum clearance, and that works out to like 2.2 millimeters. And so right here I've got a 2.5mm Allen key. If you place that on the inside of the rim, you can see that it squeaks by without rubbing up against the caliper. As it goes around, plenty of room between the two. So 3mm works. Let's go ahead and see how many turns we get. So we'll start from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and a half. So with that, you get 1 more full turn, and the clearance looks fine. So I think the moral to this video is you don't need the 5mm. You can actually run a 3. That's what's on here right now, and that 3mm itself, I think, makes me feel a lot more comfortable getting that extra turn on the lug nut.